Okay, so we're going to take Int Goku Black into another difficult red zone stage. This is against the Rose Goku Black red zone, funny enough. So he's going to be basically facing himself. Again, I've used him in a couple of stages at this point, and this might be maybe the last showcase for him. We'll see. Maybe I could take him into the Tech Cell fight. I don't know. Let me know what you guys want to see. Maybe him in other phases. Maybe the S tier Vegito phase. If you want to see him in there, I could take him in there, but just let me know. We're going to take him into a traditional difficult stage, though. We'll see how he works here. Again, this is an extreme class enemy as well. Running the Zamasu team, obviously. We'll just, we'll see how things go. I'm not really too sure if things will go good or bad. Okay, so he's in slot 7, so let's reset. And let's, make sure we get a better starting rotation. Because that is just obviously absolutely awful for that starting rotation specifically. You definitely want to have him not in slot 7 so that you're able to, how do I explain it? That way you could stack with the unit, obviously, right? Sorry, I'm like, my words are stuttering because I'm actually low-key looking at something on the side real quick, but we're good. It's also 3:30 a.m. in the morning where I am, so well, I should probably be asleep, to be honest, but, you know, we move. We do be recording, right? After this one, I'll probably take a nice little nap. Okay, so we have a good starting rotation now. That's really, really helpful. Let's play this intro.
神が行えば善となることも、人が行えばこれ皆悪となり、罪となるのだ。
Alright, sweet. What if I could do this? I will do this. Let's do this here. So we'll grab this. We'll get this. We know Zamasu. I mean, Zamasu would probably be better in slot 1, but I feel like this unit, I don't want to push him off because this unit needs to take attacks, right? A couple of attacks to be good in terms of their defense. I'll use the Senzu Bean if I have to, right? I'm perfectly fine with having to use the Senzu Bean. I just want to make sure they take some attacks. I mean, they could just straight up die here too, maybe. Yeah. Oh, actually, they live. Goku Black here probably does die though, because we just took too much damage, right? I mean, I'm not gonna blame Goku Black for that, because we could have lived even with Goku Black here. I mean, well, he did get the additional super attack, but I just don't know if his defense is high enough to eat these normals. They do hit pretty hard just starting off, right? Yeah, 230k normals. Oh, yeah, that's just a lot of damage, right? You know, maybe I should take the that Goku Black and Zamasu off the team right now, just because there's not really favorable for them when their guard runs out. They're not going to yeah, you know, I'll put Int Chile in the team instead. I think putting Int Chile there will be very helpful. So let me take care of that. We'll get Int Chile cooking here on this team. Hopefully the Int LR Goku Black EZA is actually going to be useful. Especially if he has some like evasion ability. I think that would be really, really cool. Because he does do the instant transmission in a super attack, right? So I think it would be really cool to see evasion put in his kit. And then I think that could be a really useful tool for this team. These rotations are fine. Let me actually turn off the intro again. Goku Black in the second rotation. I guess I'll take that, right? Better than nothing for sure. So we'll just keep things as they are. Maybe I'll just do this. Nah, we'll try to get the dodge here. We'll grab this. Majuden can get this. And then Guasan Zamasu will grab that. Should I keep Ijo Zamasu? Maybe I do keep Ijo Zamasu in rotation. That could work out. Maybe Ijo Zamasu there. We're just potentially going to do like over half this guy's HP. Well, we're not critting or anything. The issue with this team and the Goku Black is that this team does so much damage that it's hard to slow down and stack up. Especially in, like, the team is actually fine constructed for, like, how these new events are. Because you want to not wait around while these bosses are just turn one, just, like, one-shotting you with that kind of damage that they could do. But that's not what Goku Black wants. And he's just thrown into a bad spot. If there's like a fight that's like 20 turns, Goku Black could actually be really good there. And especially if it's like a super class enemy, then he could cook, right? I mean, I've seen his defense against a superclass enemy, if he's gonna like 4 super attacks per turn, even with like, even though he has this raw defense, it can get to a reasonably solid amount. And this is what I mean. My junior is just doing so much damage. It's absolutely crazy. So we're gonna have to keep Angel. We'll keep Angel's and Monster in rotation, I guess, right? And we'll have them as a rotation together. That'll also get Cold Judgment, which would be really helpful. So we'll just do exactly this. Angel's and Masu probably will take some damage just early on, but it should be okay. And then you can grab that. Which is funny because you would usually want to keep using Zamasu there, but we're going to do this for now, and this should work out just fine. I would love to get a double super attack if we can. Worst case scenario, we don't. I mean, you getting a double super actually is really helpful because that's a 30% stack. I meant more so the Int Goku Black. This, we should eat this pretty well, actually. Yeah, 190k. So, I mean, even if it's just one normal, I don't think he's taking 400k damage, right? There's just no way he takes 400k. I refuse to believe he takes 400k. 279. Yeah, dude, this is a lot. And the issue is that he also wants... We want to be above a HP threshold, so he transforms into the Rose Goku Black. So, just to use it, I'm going to use the Sensu Bean here. We're just going to use the Sensu here. Just so we could be good. I mean, I could put Chilai here. Mod Junior might just kill. Even with just like this. I'm thinking of pushing that Zamasu off, though. Yeah, we'll push Zamasu off here. Hopefully we don't get instantly supered. Yeah, we should be okay. I think Mod Junior could finish things off, even with just one super. Because he's super effective. I mean, super effective doing 9 mil without even any links active is pretty nasty. Yep. Thank you, Mod Junior. So now we transform. Yay! We get the transform Rose Goku Blackout. We'll see if he could take normals. I guess that's gonna be the hope, that he could take normals. We have supports. So that's the thing here. With the 70% support, could he tank normal attacks against one of the harder hitting bosses in the game on turn 4? I don't think so, but we'll see. So Ijo Zamasu should be okay. Yeah, he's starting off pretty strong. I mean, yeah, we're at 300k, 350k here. And I would say this is one of the worst fights for him. Because unlike, because this guy attacks actually more than, like, you know, the Zamasu fight, right? The 4th stage of this event. So, like, you can kind of hide him a little easier in that fight, and then he's type advantage in the 2nd phase. This fight, you can't really do that. And he just, I mean, the Goku Black himself, the base form, hits harder than that 1st phase of Zamasu. And he's obviously type neutral here, so I don't know. His defense levels is just not really acceptable here. That's really the best I can give him. I mean, damage-wise, he might be okay here. Because he's a unit that builds up damage. Once he gets that full 50% multiplicative damage built up, he could be okay damage-wise. Okay? There's one super. We did get the double super attack, so... Sorry, Manos. Once he actually transforms, he does get a guaranteed additional attack that has a high chance to become a super. And he obviously has the hidden potential he can get to 200k damage, so... I think this is just a very quick and easy showcase of he's just not relevant in this fight. The shorter content is just not suited well for him, and, you know, you could have situations like the Zamasu fight where it talked about where, okay, he's only attacking 5 times the turn, so you could really hide him, and then he's type advantage in the 2nd phase. Or Mega, where, you know, Mega's 1st phase is type advantage for him, and it's a longer fight, so he could stack up, right? Which is why I showed him off on those 2 stages first. Those are the first 2 stages I took the Goku Black into. Because in those situations, Goku Black is inherently at an advantage. But the issue that I want to also highlight is that most other content, he's not at that advantage. Especially these newer events. Like the Fusion Zamasu event, there's not really even a point to take him into there. I probably will once I have enough attempts, right? I still have 1 category mission to do. And I guess I'll probably take him into there once I get to reset, but yeah, I don't know. Not really too impressed with this guy's EZA. I think that they did really drop the ball with him, and many people do see it. And I think that people, I got a lot of comments, right, or like, you know, responses from people and like saying, oh, you know, in the situation where, you know, I did prop him up and use him against Omega, for example, he actually did decent at the end. And it's like, yeah, you know, there are times where he can look like a decent unit if you're able to set him up properly and give him the tools he needs, but many of these fights are not like that. So I think that's just what I really wanted to highlight here. So it's just basically me just taking him into here, seeing how he's actually just not really built as well as you would think from looking at like the Omega Showcase, for example. But I'm sure many people do agree with how he is. Anyways, I'm done. Let me know what y'all think. We'll catch you in the next video, though. Peace out.